assurance engagement. So when you say assurance, parang from the word itself, no, it dictates some sort of confidence or certainty, right? So you are certain or something about a subject matter, about a matter, about an event that you are confident to say your opinion, assurance. So, but of course, before you say, before you give your assurance, you have to perform, you have to do something, right? So per PSA, of course, the assurance engagement, the definition itself is an engagement in which a practitioner. So when you say practitioner, ito na yung mga auditor. Let us say, let's be specific. If you are if you become a CPA, pwede kang maging accountant ng isang company, pwede ka rin maging auditor, right? So what we are trying to say here ng practitioner is ito yung mga nasa public practice. Okay? Public practice na kung saan they are issuing an independent opinion. Okay? So kaya sinasabi niya rito, a practitioner expresses a conclusion. Okay? So yung sinasabi niya, ako si practitioner, I will express a conclusion. Okay? Designed to enhance the degree of confidence. So, meaning, ikaw bilang intended users or ikaw na nagre-rely sa sasabihin ko, it enhance your confidence to rely on what will I say, on my opinion. Okay? So, yan yung detailed explanation ng assurance engagement. Wherein, sabi niya, other than the responsible party about the outcome of the evaluation. So ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo guys na before ka mag-issue ng conclusion, you will perform an evaluation or you will make a measurement. Okay, measurement. Sabi niya, ano yung i-measure mo? Ano yung i-evaluate mo? Subject matter. So for in the case ng isang auditor, let us say financial statement auditor, okay, ang subject matter ay ano? Sige, ang subject matter is the financial statement. Okay, against a criteria. So when you say criteria, ito naman yung benchmark. Third is the 5 key elements involved in assurance engagement. Okay, so yeah, there are actually there are 5. No, there are 5 elements involved in assurance engagement. So 3-party relationship kasi ang isang engagement, guys. No, assurance engagement, meron siyang subject matter, meron siyang criteria, evidence, assurance report. So mostly I think na-discuss ko na, no, except for number 1 and number 5. Okay, so when you say 3-party relationship, Sir Tristan, 3-party relationship, ano yan? So una, meron tayong tinatawag na engaging party. So ito yung kinukuha yung service mo bilang auditor. Okay? Pangalawa is nandyan ikaw, yung practitioner. And then pangatlo is yung intended user. Okay? So yung intended user, pwede siya rin yung engaging party. Okay? Possible yon. Paano yon, Sir Tristan? So, for example, yung bangko, okay, yung client, nangungutang siya sa bangko and isa sa mga requirements ng bangko ay ma-audit yung company. So, ang gagawin ng bangko is, it's possible na i-engage ka niya bilang practitioner. So, from there alone, ang engaging party is yung bangko, ikaw yung practitioner, and then siya din ang intended user. Okay? So, or maybe pwede rin dun sa sabihin natin sa merger and acquisition. It's possible. Pwede yung buying party, okay? I-engage ka niya to assess the company on the valuation, and then siya din ang intended user. Or pwede rin yung company to be buy, right? So 3-party relationship. Sino yung mga 3-party relationship? Sino involved dyan? Nandyan ang engaging party, nandyan ang practitioner, nandyan ang users. Okay? Next is subject matter. So yung subject matter, guys, ito na yung pinag-uusapan. So for example, sa audit engagement, nandyan ang financial statement. Okay? Criteria naman is specifically nandyan ang sinasabi natin. Ito yung benchmark na ginagamit. Okay? Na para makatulong sa iyo to assess the subject matter. Okay? So criteria, best example niyan is ang ating generally accepted accounting standard dito sa Pilipinas, okay? Philippine accounting standards or the international accounting standards, okay? Evidence naman, ikaw bilang auditor, okay? You have to perform, you have to ensure na you will exercise professional skepticism wherein you will make a critical assessment on the evidence obtained. So hindi lang yung basta tanggap ka lang ng tanggap. Okay? Evidence. And then you have to ensure na sufficient, appropriate yung evidence. You have to ensure yung quantity and then the quality is not sacrificed. You have to ensure yung materiality sa evidence. Okay? And then of course, the last elements, okay, is the assurance report. So when you say assurance report, ito na yung pinakagusto. Okay? Ito na yung pinakahihintay ng engaging party. Assurance report. Okay? So ito yung report mo bilang auditor, bilang practitioner na kung saan in-engage ka, okay, to issue a report. Okay, assurance report. So yan yung hinihintay nila. So these are the 5 key elements involved in assurance engagement. So guys, no, remember, una, okay, you have to distinguish kung ano yung assurance engagement against other engagement. Okay? Second is you have to know kung i-accept mo ba or hindi ang engagement. Pangatlo is ano ba ang importanteng elements ng assurance engagement? Okay, three-party relationship, may subject matter na pinag-uusapan, criteria, evidence, assurance report. So at the end of the day, ang gusto mong gawin ay magkaroon ka ng report na magiging basis ng intended users or the engaging party. Okay? So next is, last but not the least, is your name is associated with the subject matter. So ibig sabihin, yung sa financial statement audit, your name will be associated with that kasi nga, okay, mayroon kang i-issue na audit report, independent auditor's report. Right? So a practitioner is associated with the subject matter when the practitioner reports on information about the subject matter or consent to the use of the practitioner's name in a professional connection with the subject matter. Okay, so halimbawa, ikaw daw to, okay, and then nag-issue ka ng report, ito yung mga intended users or ito rin yung mga engaging party, connected ka na sa kanila kasi nga you are going to attach or issue an independent report. Okay, so si Tristan pala ang nag-audit na to, pwede na to. May third party report, so I will rely from that report and then I will rely on the financial statement of the company. Okay, so guys, no, let me remind you, no, the reasons why you need to understand the assurance engagements because you have to distinguish, no, kung anong report ang gagamitin mo. You have to know how to accept if acceptable ba or hindi yung assurance engagement. You have to determine ano ba yung importance, no, or ano ba yung mga 5 key elements involved in the assurance engagement. Then of course, you have to understand kasi nga your name is associated with the subject matter. Okay? So kailangan mong maintindihan ano ba yung standards. Right? Kasi from that standard will protect you bilang auditor. Okay? So, yeah. So, any questions? I think everything is good. Okay, let's proceed. So, from here guys, no, the next part is the framework for audit and other services. So, napaka-quick lang nito guys kasi nga diniscuss na natin to. Okay? I will just discuss to you the definition. Okay? So, next is, let's say, ano ba yung framework? Okay? So, ito yan guys, no, framework for audit and other services. So, Just take note, yung framework na to ay hindi siya nag-a-apply sa taxations, consultancy, and financial and accounting advice. Okay? So, as you can see, ito yung mga services na pwede mong i-perform in the future bilang auditor. Okay? Bilang CPA. Pwede kang mag-audit, which is, anong tawag natin dito? Reasonable assurance. Okay? Pwede kang mag-review ng FS. Anong tawag natin dito? Limited assurance. And then of course, agreed upon procedures and then compilation. So as you can see guys, no, yung level of assurance nakasummarize na rito. So auditing, high but not absolute. Sa review, moderate assurance. Okay? Sa agreed upon procedures, no assurance. Compilation, no assurance. Okay? Pag sinabi naman nating report, ito yan. Yung positive assurance on assertion. Okay? Bakit siya nagiging positive? It's because of the high absolute assurance na binibigay mo because of the performance na audit performance na ginagawa mo. Okay? And then of course, negative assurance is because of the mas less kasi, no, less yung assurance na binibigay mo on this compared sa auditing. And then of course, agreed upon procedure is factual findings and then identification. So I will give you examples, no, i-discuss ko guys, no, paano ba yan. So pag sinabi nating audit, okay, when you say audit, so usually ito na yung financial statement audit. Okay, so kung saan makikita nyo guys, no, mag-i-issue ang isang auditor ng audit opinion. Either ang audit opinion niya is ang audit opinion niya is qualified, unqualified, so yung mga ganon, no? And then pag review naman guys, no, ang best example ng review is let us say loan of the company. Okay, let us say the best one nito is nangutang yung company sa isang agency. Okay? And then yung agency na yan is and then at the end of the yung agency na yan, one of the requirements is mag-issue ng quarterly FS on ano ba yung ginawa ng company, paano niya ginamit yung fund, yung inutang na fund. Okay? So, review. Yun ang tinatawag na review. Okay, and then you're going to issue moderate assurance lang because you are not auditing the whole. Okay, mas lesser yung audit procedure na gagawin mo. Pag sinabi naman nating agreed upon procedure, and then of course, ito na yung gustong gawin sa pinapagawa talaga sa iyo ng company. For example, my latest engagement is the cost selling price and cost analysis of the company because the company is making millions of money but they're only getting maybe less than 5% of their income. Okay, so but their target is 25%. So from there, like this, nag-agree kami na I will perform, what should we do, ano ang kailangan i-review, anong considerations para ma-meet yung 25%, and I did that. Okay, agreed upon. Nagkasundo kami on certain procedure. Okay, para ma-meet namin yung objective ng company. Okay? Compilation naman, we are talking about, para ka lang more on accounting to. Okay? Kung saan yung FS ng company, kinuha mo, and then nag-compile ka, and then that's it. Okay? Na you compile the numbers, and then it may or may not be in compliance in some of the accounting standards. Okay, so yes, so I think that's it guys for tonight. Let me check kung meron pa tayo. Yeah, I think that's the end of our discussion, which is an overview. Ito overview to guys, no, of the overview of the assurance engagement and audit and other services. So